Um, I mean, have any of you guys been arrested? And then they answer? Or-
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
yeah,
do you want
yeah.
me to answer?
And just let me rephrase the question because some people have
Oh,
not been. Oh, I got you. And that is very federal to ask, but it's okay. All right.
oh, like
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I
I just
will.
don't know.
I'll make it better. I will make it a better question here. Let's do this. What is the most trouble you've ever gotten into? If you want to answer that, okay. It doesn't have to be arrest. It could be your mom.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Action man. Start with you. What is the most trouble you've ever been in? Yeah.
Probably a parole violation with a kilo of China white heroin 2 weeks out after I. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be a bad guy. You know, I was paroled May 7th, 2014, and then 2 weeks later I got arrested in a halfway house with almost a kilo of heroin. And then I was sent to prison for 2 more years. But hey, it could have been worse. All right, I'm probably fucked now, but it was years ago.
Chibu.
All right, I'm done.
Though, to be honest with you, I never got into like any crazy trouble. Like, only got sent to Africa like as a punishment.
That's
But I
not
was
bad.
legit back then. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I broke the glass at school, like playing around. You know, being goofy. You know, the whole ADHD thing. But it's a good thing though. But like, yeah, that's it for real. But I'm a good person. Like, I'm a good boy. You feel me? Stay out of trouble. Type shit.
Donuts.
Oh, in eighth grade once, I got sent to the office for bullying this kid, but I didn't do it, and I beat the case. So, but that's really about it.
Hey, Caps.
I'm not really like a troublemaker like that. So the most trouble I've been into was, I ain't gonna lie, when it was time for a test, I cheated. I cheated on a test. So that's the most I've been to. Like, I'm a good boy
Yo,
myself.
chat. How many people should
I'm
we
not a
eliminate? Two or
troublemaker.
three? Prime.
All right, give me 2 minutes. So don't fucking mute me. All right, so I was locked up because I had a gun, but I had a gun because I was living in Chicago. When I was living in Chicago, you weren't supposed to carry a gun without your kids concealed to carry. I beat the case. 2 years later, I got my concealed to carry. Now I can carry my gun. I wasn't a bad boy, but you know, in Chicago, you need to keep a gun with you because if you get caught without that bitch, yeah.
Johnny. And quickly before you answer that, give a 30-second introduction about yourself, your age, where you're
I
from.
wanted to say sorry. Oh, I wanted to say sorry to Aiden and you. I'm from Cali. You're glowing, by the way, mamas.
Thank
You're,
you.
you're like a whole queen. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah. I'm 21. You know, I'm drinking a bit. You know, and yeah. I think you're really gorgeous, and
Yeah.
I want to win, and I want to win you.
All right.
Now
Oh,
answer the question. Yeah.
And the most trouble I got in, I think shit when I was in high school, I had some I was smoking weed with my friend, and basically I kind of was stupid and brought the apple with me in the backpack, and well, yeah, well I was high like well you know. So anyways, yeah, and then the principal, yeah, it like there was weed in the backpack, there was lighter in there, like basically everything was smoke basically. And yeah, I got suspended for 5 days, and then my parents beat my ass. Sort of.
All right. Great. Johnny, go on mute. Dr. Nose, what is the most trouble you've ever been in?
The most trouble?
Yes, the most trouble you've ever been in.
Okay, don't judge me because I'm a naughty boy, okay? But one time, okay, can it be like a sexual trouble?
Yes.
Okay, so one time, when I was in choir class, actually, so I was actually jerking off to the teacher, and she actually caught me, and basically, it was like weird because I was in like the back row and stuff, so she sort of like walked over me and she, tapped me on the shoulder and she said, Parmeet, can you please stop? And I accidentally busted on her face. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck? All right, Marky. Yo, that
right,
was crazy, bro.
Legal wise, I ain't really got in trouble like that. But like, I guess the only thing I can say is, like I said, I used to work security. I worked security at Rolling Loud. I was working the barricades.
Oh shit.
And Chief Keef was performing, so I was like, up in the front. And someone threw a shoe at me and it hit me in the head, right? So I turned to the right and I was like, what the fuck? And I see the guy who did it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just chill. Next thing you know, like 3 minutes later, he's performing Love Sosa, and I get hit with a hard ass like glass bottle on my shit.
Yo.
So at that point, I basically jumped over the little fence and I just tackled the dude that was throwing that shit, and like it was kind of bad. I didn't get in trouble because like it was self-defense, but that's probably been the only trouble. That's the only story I could think of really. So yeah.
W story.
All right, so it's Mel. Can you see me? Okay. Janet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm into cars, so I went to a car meet. And I'm into like racing, like street racing. So I had been street racing, and I only do this by myself. I don't do this with people. But it's a hobby of mine. So I was street racing on the highway, and I got pulled